Welcome to fuck. Wrong voice.
Welcome to Who the fuck are we? Now first up we got somebody who goes by the name of K2 Sheffy. Now this Donny likes to go by the name K2 Sheffy because his name's actually Kieran and he's a chef, so he likes the Sheffy part on the end of it, right? His age is 18, but he spells like a fucking 12-year-old. The pros of this kid is he's rich as fuck, and he grinds for it, which means we also cannot ever meet him because he's always at work, and he's got a pretty good taste in music and fashion. However, the cons, well, he's fucking ginger, he can't run longer than 4 seconds, and he can't speak to girls to save his fucking life. Now, I already know you're excited for this next guy, yeah? Well, because he's a bit of a lad, you know what I'm saying, right? Right, so his name's, hang on a minute, I don't actually know his, oh yeah. So his name's Lewis Sage, right? He's 18, however, he likes to date 14-year-olds. Nonce. The pros of this guy is he's got a pretty good car and can pull a lot of girls, but that tends to bring a lot of issues, you know what I mean? The cons of this guy is he looks like Lewis Sage, is a paedophile, and his car is fake, so, you know. Now, this next guy is a bit of a smackhead twat, to be honest. And you guessed it, that's right, it's Matt the Smackhead Twat. And to this day, he is currently 17. Now, the pros of this guy is he can sort you smack anytime, anywhere, right? And half the price, right? Another pro of this guy is he's got a pretty big ass, right? So if you're ever feeling down in the dumps, I mean, I know I've seen Kieran do this a few times, and you could just give his ass a cheeky little slap, you know what I'm saying? However, this guy's got a lot of cons. Let me just read through my notes here. I've got bold. And he's bold. That his cons. Now you see this next guy is kind of quiet, so I'll whisper for this one so he doesn't get scared. Now this guy's name is Callum. He's 18. The pros of this guy is he's got the hardest car in the group. He will also get you a discount at McDonald's, but he won't order it for you because he's an introvert, which brings me along to my cons. He's the biggest introvert going. He's also pretty retarded, actually very retarded, and he never speaks in the group chats. Now, I know you lot can already smell who's up next. Yep, that's right, it's Brad the Stinky Twat. Now, this guy's 18, but looks like he's been kicked down the stairs 14 times, he's that clapped. He's hench. That's one of the pros, I guess. He'll also make you laugh when you look at I put it here because I'm not really sure what his face is. So, you know. Yeah, you'll probably laugh when you look at him. I suppose that's a pro, isn't it? The cons of this guy is he still drives his sister's car after crashing his own car into a bush. I think he crashed it 7 times before he wrote it off. So yeah, you know, this kid's still driving his sister's car. It's also got mould growing in it. It's pretty fucking rank. He stinks of piss. Yeah, you heard me. He stinks of piss. And he also takes 4 years to reply. So, you know. Now, I know I said you could smell the last guy, right? But if you can't see this guy already, then you need to get your eyes checked out. Yeah, the screen recording didn't come with that, but I thought I'd add it in because I know he likes to rail to that song a little bit sometimes. Anyway, this guy's name is Josh the Lanky Bean. If you couldn't tell, he's lanky. However, he's also one of the youngest in the group, which is fucking confusing because he's also 9 foot fucking tall. Now I don't know if that's possible, but this kid is massive, right? Another pro of this guy is he can get discounts all round at Tesco's, man. 15% off your weekly meal deal, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, yeah. Get you through in life. The cons of this guy is he'll probably be the first person in a domestic. Now, I don't know where I get this vibe from, but he just comes across that way to me. Another con is that he can't come out past 10 p.m. Yeah, he's... unless he sneaks out the window and then runs down the street and gets in a car and drives off, he's not allowed out, basically. Another con of this guy is he takes up 4 seats in a car just for his legs. So, basically, you can only have him and a driver in a car. Now, I mean, you don't want to fuck with this guy, otherwise he's probably going to send you a dick pic. And yes, he was drinking piss in that video. Just to clarify, it was his own piss, so yeah, you know. Anyway, this guy's name is Elliot, aka Beanhead. He's called Beanhead because, well, he's bald, so he looks a bit like a bean. This kid's 18, however, has the maturity of probably like a fucking 4-year-old girl, right? This kid is so immature. The pros of this guy is you can get dick pics whenever you want them. And you also get army discount in pretty much anywhere you go, right, with this guy. He's banging to go out with. The cons of this guy is he's going to die within the next 5 years. Probably going to get shot or a leg blown off. Another con is he's never in Kettering. And he always gets his fucking knob out in public. Now, next up is a pretty well-known guy in the community of afros. That's right, you guessed it yet again. It is Mr. Jake. Now, this guy is currently 17, and the pros of this guy is he's got cute, fluffy hair. You just wanna go, who's your good little boy? Who's your good little boy? And he always comes out now that he's got a car and he ain't got to walk anywhere. Now, the cons of this guy is he always bum sucks a zoo. He's probably going to be a nonce when he's older, and for some reason, I don't know why, but snipers tend to always shoot him in football. You know, he just drops to the floor sometimes, so we just assume snipers are aiming at him from somewhere. You can see this guy swinging through the trees from miles away, tree to tree, you know. That's it. You guessed who it is. It's Tarzan! Wait, Dean. Dean, look at me. And now you've got the actual baby of the group, who is, in fact, it's Tarzan. If you didn't know by the first bit. His actual name's Dean Kerr. His current age is 15, I think. You know, the pros of this guy is you can trust him with anything, right? You tell him anything, yeah, no one knows. Just like I told him about the 4 girls that I shagged and got pregnant, right? Nobody else knows about that yet, so, you know, very good. He's basically a millionaire. Well, his dad's basically a millionaire, but he takes all his dad's money. So it makes him a millionaire, right? Now, the cons of this guy is hanging around with him makes us all nonces because we're all like 17, 18, and this kid's like 15. Nonces, all of us. Another con is the fact that he's got long hair. Yeah, a lot of girls think that that's a pro with this guy, but this guy needs to pattern up and get a skin fade. You know what I'm saying, right? And leading on to my next point of his long hair. This kid thinks he pulls all the girls just because of his long hair. And to be fair, he does, but, you know, if he had a skin fade, he could pull more, you know what I'm saying? Now, next up is the kid that's really good at driving, as you can see by this video. We've been in my car, yeah?
Who's driving before you, lad? Who has drove it before you, lad?
Now, next up is, you know, Thomas the Tank Engine, right? This guy gets very annoyed when you called him that. That's why I've called him it. He's 18. He's the oldest of the group. He's the big bad wolf, you know. And the pros of this guy is he's built like a brick. This kid is an absolute unit. You do not want to fuck with this kid because this kid will powerhouse you, right? He's also the best goalkeeper that I know to this day, right? Joe Hart? No, fuck Joe Hart. What's the other one? Messi? No, Messi, shit goalkeeper. The worst goalkeeper I've seen. Thomas is better than him. I promise you that now. The cons of this guy is he's whipped. He's whipped by his girlfriend. He's not allowed to be anywhere near girls, which is another con of this guy, right? So, you know, we're trying to go out for a shag, and this guy's not allowed to be with the girls. Like, what do you mean? They're always arguing. To be fair, they're not now, but they do argue a lot. And of course, we're all like, yeah, fuck her, we're gonna fuck it up. Another con of this guy is he used to not be allowed out. Sometimes his nan still doesn't let him out at certain times, and this is fucking shit because we just want to spend time with this guy, but we can't because he's either with his girlfriend, man, or his nan's not letting him out. Bullshit. Next up is Tim, the guy that lives in I don't ever remember this at all, you know, Morsley, Barton, Findon, Pytchley. Right, he lives somewhere like that. Now, yeah, I already said the name right. So we've got Timmy up next. This guy's 18, right? Is he 18? Yeah, he's 18. We're going to say he's 18, right? If he's not, then he is 18 now, okay? The pros of this guy is he's got the best TikToks around. You're not going to find any better TikToks. This guy is the one to go to if you've got TikToks. Now, you're 100% going to get food from his house if you drive to his house and ask for food. He'll also give you a cider, but don't drink it whilst driving, kids, because that's bad. Now, the cons of this guy is he lives 4 years away, so you know, it costs a lot of fuel to get to and back, so he never comes out. Another con is he was the first one to catch corona, actually. His family got quarantined before the lockdown even started, so, you know, pretty good, ain't it, really? And another con is he puts a lot of shit in his story, man. A lot of shit. Not actual shit, he just on about shit as in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Now, the next two kids haven't sent me a video, but I could put up a photo of Josh, and I'm actually going to do that right here, yes? Enjoy that photo of this kid. Now, next up is Mr. Josh Bradbury himself. He's pretty sexy, right? He's 18, and a pro of him is that he's sexy. Another pro of this kid is when he comes back, he thinks about everybody else before he thinks about himself. You know, this guy's the best guy to be with. The cons of this guy is he lives in Skeggy, you know, so he lives quite far away, further than Tim, you see. He also gets fake clothes from Skeggy Market, so you know everything he wears is fake, right? Which is why, you know, that's why the Nike badge fell off his jacket. Also, his girlfriend's clapped, so. As another con. Next up, we have Mr. Ollie Underwood. This guy, got a lot to say about this guy. Now, yes, this guy's name is Ollie Underwood, or Oliver Underwood. He just turned 18, and now the pros of this guy is he's always down for a line of gear. I don't know what changed him, but he did it once, and he can't get off it now. Another pro of this guy is he's got a pretty cute face, so you know he's pretty cute. Yeah, he's really cute. The cons of this guy is he's never sober. So I mean, he drives. He's probably not sober. You meet him, you have a serious conversation. He's probably not sober. Another con is he drives a pedo car. Everybody knows what car that is. It's the Corsa itself. And then the final con is the biggest con. I hate his girlfriend, and a few other people hate his girlfriend. That's a big con, because it means that we can never get along. Now, next up, we have the newest member of the group, and his name is Mr. Joseph Freeman. Yeah, so with Joe, He's 17. The pros of this guy is he's going to be a professional football player, so he'll probably leave this group YouTube thing and fuck off and leave us all and forget about us. Another pro of this guy is he can pretty much shag whoever he wants. I mean, that was until he got wifed up, and now he can't. The cons of this guy is his farts fucking stink, and he does them all the time. He also drives a pedo car, so he shares something in common with Ollie. And he's also always at work, so he never fucking comes out. But that pays off because he earns lots of Mulan. So the boys asked me to make one for myself. However, I think it'd be extremely biased for myself to make one about myself, if you know what I'm saying. Because, I've got a big dick. I'm hench, built like a fucking unit. Rich as fuck and pulls all the girls. I don't really have any cons. So I want you guys to comment down below what you think pros and cons are of me. If you give me 2 pros, 3 cons, I mean, you probably won't be able to think of any cons, so leaving no cons will be good as well. And that's me finished roasting you guys. On a serious note, I've got a lot of love for all of you. Everybody in that group chat I love. And this is a joke, so please don't take it to heart, any of you guys, because I know a few of you are going to get butthurt over this. Nah, for real though, I love you guys. I couldn't be more grateful for having you guys as friends. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you all.